Good day, everyone. You're welcome to this month's Zoracom webinar, October 2025 webinar. My name is Philomina Ehikwe, your host today. It's always a pleasure to have you all join us today as we explore innovative solutions that are shaping the future of connectivity and smart infrastructure. So today's topic is seamless fiber installation, the future of fast, flawless connectivity. With the growing demand for reliable internet and high-speed data transmission, fiber installation has become more crucial than ever. And doing it seamlessly is what makes the difference between average connectivity and exceptional performance. So in doing this today, to help us discuss this topic deeply, I have with me Mr. Damilare. Mr. Damilare is an FTTH coordinator, an expert in the field, and he has hands-on experience in managing fiber installation projects. So, Mr. Damilare, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. All right, so let's quickly dive into today's discussion. So we're going to start by, having you introduce the topic to us. When we talk about seamless fiber installation, what exactly does it mean, and why is it considered the future of connectivity? But before going there, I would like to say this, that if we have questions or contribution, you can always drop it on the comment section, and there's going to be a short time, a Q&A session where we are going to discuss about those questions. So back to you, Mr. Damilare. I was saying, when we talk about seamless fiber installation, what exactly does it mean, and why is it considered the future of connectivity?
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, everyone. We'll talk about seamless fiber installation. Firstly, let me just say, fiber optics, they are thin strands of glass or plastic that transmit data signals, that transmit data via light signals. So when we're talking about seamless fiber installation, it's a process of fiber network deployment.
Yeah.
A process of fiber network deployment that ensures minimal downtime, optimal accuracy, and real-time coordination between the field teams and the management. Now, it's a process that ensures, from the stringing of cables, the layering and ducting, the splicing and termination, the configuration, testing, and every other thing is being handled smoothly and efficiently. And why is it considered the future of connectivity? We are now moving into a smart world where everything is being smart.
Of course.
Everything is being smart now.
Yes.
Businesses now, they are growing demands of network provision, and also users too. Everybody now streams, everybody is in the streaming platform and other things. So there is a growing demand for network provision. And then the only way you can meet these demands is when you have a seamless fiber installation. And seamless fiber installation ensures these demands are being we meet these demands, and also without compromising quality.
Yes.
That is actually the
quality
keyword.
is really, really important.
Yes.
And customer does not joke with that. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Damilare. That's really a great one. So now, I want you to share us some of the benefits that has to do with seamless installation. Why does this seamless installation really matters for business and end users? Just want you to throw a light on that.
Okay, thank you. Seamless installation actually minimizes error. It reduces downtime also.
Yeah, okay.
It reduces downtime, minimizes error. It ensures there is an optimal process, there's optimal accuracy. Now, for why it matters, let me divide the reasons into two aspects: the user side, and then the network provider side. For the user side, let me divide that into two also, for businesses and then for end users. So businesses now, take for example, banks. banking operation, everything they run is on data, network usage.
Mhm.
Yeah. So when they have slow internet, when they have slow network provision, when they have an inefficient internet provision, their processes, everything will be actually very, very slow. You know, that's when you see people on long queues, has it happened to you that you
Yeah,
stay
of
in the
course.
bank and then
Of
for
course.
like 30 minutes, they are telling you no network, no network, so things like that. And then it's, when it matters because when you have a seamless installation, your processes run smoothly. Um, Meetings, the project's coordination, everything is being seamless. Everything just runs smoothly and efficiently. And then for users also, for home users, you know, um, imagine you going home to relax for the weekend and you want to just sit down and watch your Netflix and everything.
And then there's no
There's no
network.
network.
Trips off.
Those
Can
so
be really frustrating.
frustrating.
Yeah.
So it matters a lot. And then also for the network providers, imagine you might have a good network provision.
Yeah.
100 megabytes per second, everything is running smoothly. Then probably after installation, 3 days, there's a downtime.
Mm.
And then you are starting to call it like, the network is actually good, but when there's a but there's downtime. So it spoils reputation. Nobody wants to recommend you to the next user. So but when it's a seamless installation whereby the trust is there, the reliability is there.
Yeah.
So it gives people that to recommend you to other users. So trust and reliability is one of the reasons why seamless installation
It's
really
really
matters.
important.
Yes. So
Wow, wow. Thank you very much for that. So, interestingly, we know that every process definitely comes with its own challenges.
yes.
Every business, everything generally comes with its own challenges.
Yes.
So I want you to list some of the major challenges in fiber optics installations. You being an engineer, you've been in the field, and I'm sure you must have experienced so many challenges. So I want you to cite it out both for businesses, for engineers out there, and even for customers out there. What are those challenges they experience, when it comes to this fiber installation?
Yes, there are a lot of challenges. We face a lot of challenges. For users, as a user now, one of the challenges is when you have delayed installation.
Okay.
For example, you applied, the business is promising me 7 days installation after I pay. Then after 2 weeks, I'm getting to call, send mails. So we have delayed installation and poor communication also. They are one of the challenges while I'm business. Incomplete jobs, when you go to a client's house, a job that you're supposed to complete in maybe like a day, you are using 2, 3 days, you are just having incomplete jobs.
Customers will definitely be
So those are for the customers. That's the customer side. Then you see for the network provider side, we have a lot of challenges. We have the technical issues. When you employ, when you have installers, when you have resources with lack of experience, you don't have experience. And to be honest, we don't have a handful of people with experience in fiber out there. So lack of experience, inadequate training. When you employ people without experience, you are not training them properly. Most people do on-field experience whereby, and the funny thing, well, when I have an installer being assigned to me, they expect the person to learn from it is what I know. Be that I'm teaching you, I don't have the experience. So if I'm saying 1 + 1 is 3, maybe that's what I know from one set. And I'm passing it on. That's what I'll pass on to the person they assigned. So the lack of experience is there also, the inadequate training. So and all this will lead to poor troubleshooting. Yeah, so that's one of the concerns. One of the challenges also is the quality control. The quality control. When you have poor workmanship, like they know what to do, but they just don't want to do it. Like they know this is the quality, they know this is the standard, but
they just
they
want
just
to
want
do it
to
what the way they want.
Yes, probably they are the management are pressuring them for numbers and all that. They just want to let just do it. There is a term we used to use on field. Lebe. Lebe is like just do it that way. So it is one of the challenges. Another one is the inconsistent quality. When you have a quality installation today, tomorrow you go back to your shop. So that's one of the challenges. So one of the challenges also is the logistical challenge, the time management.
Okay.
It's not even about it's about can you be faster? Can you do this quality fast, like have a quality installation faster than you're having like 10 customers that already promised within 3 days you are going to install. And then your resources are using maybe a full day or 2 days to install just one client. You cannot meet up with. Yes. So it is one of the challenges, the time management and also the equipment also.
Yeah.
So that's another challenge. Also, you have a communication breakdown where there's poor communication, where there is inadequate documentation. So all these challenges, all of them, the biggest challenge is field visibility. That's the biggest challenge. Not knowing exactly what is happening on site in real time. But when you don't know what is happening on site, the field manager doesn't know what his installers are actually doing. When there's no consistent reporting, a coordination gap and delay or due to manual processes. So those are challenges. So these challenges now that I mentioned are from the business side, the service delivery aspect. From the consumer's perspective, the customer's perspective, the challenges are delayed installations, sometimes incomplete jobs. So those are the challenges we face in fiber optic installations.
All right, thank you very much for that. Okay, that brings us perfectly to the next point. Every challenges, of course, definitely has a solution. First of all, let me ask, what advice would you give to businesses or engineers when it comes to these field techniques, field activities? What advice will you give to them for them to be able to resolve these some of these challenges that you mentioned?
So each before you start any installation, there are processes. You skip any of the processes. Obviously, you won't have a seamless installation. And the first thing each installer is expected to do is solving. You plan the infrastructure, you check everything, you check the routing of your cable. And before you can even do this, you have to have an agreement. You have to come to an agreement. You have to come to terms with the customer. Because the customer, you might want to place it somewhere, and the customer is saying, no, I have somewhere I plan. So your own as an installer is to tell the customer the advantage and disadvantage of where it's placing it. But if you all agree that, okay, this is still where I want it to be, you plan the routing, how you are going to route the cable, the stringing. When you are crossing the road, you are not to use an 8-meter pole, you should use an 11-meter pole. You should do it according to standard. The stringing, and after the stringing, you do your splicing, you make sure the splicing is actually according to standard. And make sure there is no low optical power. What you are actually installing is according to standard. And one of the, but before I even say this, yeah, after you string your splicing and everything, the activation, the configuration of your stick.
All right, thank you very much for that. Okay, now moving on to what you mentioned earlier, monitoring. That's the main issue is monitoring and visibility. within the field activities and even the business. So I know Zoracom has a unique solution, which is a field application designed specifically for field monitoring. So how does this application help solve these challenges you just mentioned, this particular challenge when it comes to visibility and monitoring?
Even if you train, you have adequate training for installers, they know what to do and all that. Some installers will just deliberately, they just deliberately do because where I've been on the field where an installer will know this is the right thing to do. But because he doesn't want to probably go through the stress or he doesn't want to, he just want to finish everything in a hurry or all that, he does it his own way. And you can't always 100% trust these installers that okay, they are going to. So the Xerox came up with a field app that solve this problem of real-time monitoring. And so you can actually know what your installers are doing because you can't be everywhere.
Yeah.
Your installers are everywhere. Some are working at, let's say, some are working at K2, some are working at Lekki. You can't be at Lekki and be at K2 at the same time. But through the field app, you can actually know what is going on at all locations because it provides that basis of real-time monitoring and communication gap with adequate reporting system.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much for that. This is really, really impressive. So, can you like briefly walk us through this application? What impacts can it make? Like those utility navigations. Can you just briefly show us how it works?
Yeah, like the application is actually really impressive. So the application has two sides, the project manager side and the installer side. It's just to install the project manager side and be operated using your laptop or any other device. And the installer also, they are just to download this field app. So when the installer has a lot of job orders, he can easily assign each to his installers. He can assign each work to his installers. Okay, Mr. A, you go to this place, Mr. B, you go to this place, Mr. C, you go to this place. So you can actually assign multiple jobs to each installers. So for the installer aspect, according to, I said it earlier that one of the issues we face for during fiber installation is the equipment also.
Okay.
Yeah, the equipment. Imagine you are going to install, you are not taking the right equipment. Yes. So the first thing the app will ask you to do is to upload pictures of the materials you want to use. The material pickup. It shows you the time because time too is being managed. So the field app helps you manage
Timing.
last time. Yeah, the time. Imagine you are telling me you are picking up material by 9 o'clock and you are still at your home brother settlement. So the Zoracom app will, by the time you pick it up, maybe you are picking up by 11 o'clock, it shows the time that you actually pick up the material. So it's not like it's a real time monitoring app. So when you upload the picture of the application, the project manager can see from the side that okay, yes, this is the adequate material to be used for this job. So he can see from his end, you upload. Another thing I like about the app is that if you are uploading the wrong material, it will move to the next stage. So you have to upload what is right before it moves to the next stage. So after it moves to the next stage, which is the installation aspect, as you can see, it shows installation aspect. It shows the cable length, the FAT, the serial number of the modem. You can upload, you are going to fill in all the information for adequate documentation. That's another thing the app is also offering. It helps you document everything, and also you can see it shows the cable length, the patch code. So it helps manage materials too. So it ensures there's no material wastage. For example, each installation we are using maybe a patch code. It shows yes, we are using a patch code. You can actually put together and use a patch code. I use the 3 clips here. So it helps you manage, it helps you monitor the material usage also. That's another advantage of this app, another solution this application.
So nobody will say I used 20.
Yes,
whereas you use 10.
yes. Or you come back saying after like 3 installation, you've used like 10 clips. How did you use it? You can actually see it from
The system.
Yes, you can see it
Yes,
from there.
because it shows the reporting of everything.
Yeah, installation aspect, you can see the trunking aspect too. It moves to the trunking aspect where it shows, yes, you did proper trunking. And the trunking, you have to upload pictures of the trunking, you have to upload pictures of the ducting. If you did any ducting, if you do any ducting, it will ask you to upload pictures of the ducting. So the project manager can actually see if it is properly done. The cable stringing also, which is one of the major problems where the cable is dangling and all that. There is a column where you have to upload pictures of the cable stringing. So the project manager can actually see if it's satisfied the quality of standards, the quality of service. So then before it proceeds to the configuration and activation aspect where you input your optical power reading and everything, and they say yes, okay, fine, this actually satisfies all standard requirements. So this application ensures a seamless installation.
Wow.
It ensures everything is properly done before it moves to the next stage. So that is it.
Nice, 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 nice. Thank you very much for that. I'm sure our viewers out there will want to, get more details regarding this very application. So if you if you require more information regarding the application, you can just request for a demo. You can call the number on your screen, or you can send an email to Zoracom, give you proper details regarding this field application. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Damilare. So while you were explaining, something came to my mind regarding location. So I want to know how does this application really keep track of the location of field engineers or ongoing work sites? How does it keep track of it? Because I think that is also one of the major challenges for business. Even if they get report of what is happening, I'm sure they will likely want to know what is happening in the field, and are the engineers in that particular location which they were supposed to be. So they might likely want to know. So how does this application really resolve that?
So what application solves this problem? It integrates GPS based location. So the address you are working at, it integrates that particular geodata. So the supervisor can confirm where each activity actually took place. So imagine you're working at K2 and you want to, because it actually shows the coordinates of where you are working. So you cannot like that you are working at you cannot upload let's say Ojota job for K2 job. No, it's a GPS based location tracking that will actually show this is where you are working and perfectly solves this problem.
Wow, that's really wonderful. So now, beyond technology, I'm sure that Zoracom also focuses on building people through their FTTH Academy. Like,
Yes.
Okay, so how does this academy really support field work and help address these challenges in the long run?
Yeah, excellent point. The Zoracom Academy is a capacity building initiative. We train field engineers, installers, and technicians on best practices for fiber installation, safety, and use of digital tools such as this field app that we're talking about. And it also ensures that every certified installer not only has that technical skill, but they also understand data reporting and quality management. they understand how to give report, the digital reporting, it's not a manual system again. They understand how to report and how to give quality management, and this directly supports seamless installation standards.
All right. So I think this is the point where I will just need to remind participants, that Zoracom is actually having an FTTH training, I think in Abuja and in Kano. So if you're interested, you can just apply through the link. I think someone is going to share the link on the comment section, so you can gladly apply. Because if you want to get your technical skills, or you want to be certified, to be a certified fiber optic installer, you can also harness this great opportunity. So there are some questions in the comment section. There's a question here that says, is the Zoracom Fit app available to external contractors or only Zoracom team? Like I mentioned during the meeting, no, it is not just for Zoracom team. Every businesses can harness it. Yes, of course. So if you want more information regarding it, or you want a demo, just send a mail to info@zoracom.com, or you can dial the number on your screen, and the customer support will respond to you and give you full information regarding this full application. So it's open to all businesses. It's open to everyone. All right. Thank you very much for that. Okay, someone is also asking, how can I enroll for the fiber installation training at the Zoracom Academy? Okay, that you can simply visit our social media pages, I think. And also, I think one of our team is still going to drop the link in the comment section, so you can also register there. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. It has been a really interesting one. Like I said earlier, you can always follow us on social media. We are on LinkedIn, we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter. You can follow us to get more updates on solutions, services, and even for upcoming trainings regarding this fiber solutions. Thank you very much again, Mr. Damilare, for your time. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye.